Hello, so this is another quick video to show you how I do some of my infusions. Two of them will be for the upcoming February soaps, and one is for a batch of indigo that I need. So that's the difference. They will be measured to the same amount, but the indigo, you certainly wouldn't want to use that whole jar full to make just one soap, unless you were making a really big batch. But the other two will be part of my measured olive oil when I make the soaps. So in the future when I make them, I'll of course link this video too, so you can go back to this one and see. So I have all three clean, brand new, and sterilized jars. And I'm going to start with the first one. And I won't need to measure for it because I know how to do this one like the back of my hand. I always do it the same way. This is the beautiful indigo from Nurture Soap. I get the 1 ounce jar because that's really all I need. And I pour the whole jar in very carefully. It does floof up in the air. You don't want to breathe this. It's not that it will hurt you, but definitely would not feel comfortable. And then the jars that I get, I think they're 16 ounces. I'm not 100% sure. But they have measurements on the side. One side is in milliliters, and the other side has cups and ounces. And I stick with this side, and I fill to this top line, which says 1.5 cups, and it also says 12 for 12 ounces. For me, this makes the perfect batch of indigo that lasts me through a couple of good soaps, and I plan to make some more soap dough as well, where I'll be using this. So you want to make sure you seal it real good with the cap and the ring. Make sure it's very tight before you shake. And that first initial shake, you really want to make sure that you get all down in the bottom. You see it all go in. And then every day or so, from now until when I start to use it, I just come and give it a good shake because it settles to the bottom. That's if you want pure blue. You can also do lots of other cool techniques where if you let it settle to the bottom and you don't shake it and you pour off the oil from the top, you can get completely different shades of like purple. It's amazing. Indigo is absolutely amazing. I'm going to be posting a few posts on my Instagram about the ancient history of it and the magic of it and just what an amazing plant it is. So the next, same thing, clean, sterilized jar. And this time I am actually going to measure. So first I weigh my jar, and it is at 8.8 ounces. And then I have my nutmeg that's ground from the Spice House. They have very good quality ground nutmeg. When I cook and bake, I always grind it fresh, but of course I like it ground already to make soap. So that's 9.2. I want to add 2 ounces. 9.8. $10.2. I'm gonna call that close enough because to me, I've done this so long I can kind of eyeball things and see how it looks to me, and that's very, very close as well. And again, we're gonna turn it around and go to this top line, the 1.5 cups or 12 ounces. whichever way you want to measure it. Now, nutmeg ground does tend to be a little scratchy, not in like an uncomfortable way, but that's why I infuse it. I'm going to be making the baking soap again, and that's going to be the natural color as well as the natural scent. So again, see all this at the bottom that just went into the oil? Give it a good shake. Now this, I will show you when I make the soap. This is one that I will actually pour off the oil from the top and not shake it first. So all of this will settle to the bottom before I use it and measure it. That's good. Okay. So next, is going to be my chamomile. I have my chamomile in its container to keep it fresh, keep it from spilling. It smells wonderful. It's food grade, tea grade that I got. It's organic and it's from Egypt. So again, 8.8. We're going to take it to at least like 10 ounces. Very close here. Okay. It's 10.2, just like the nutmeg. And then pour the oil all the way up to the same measurement. Put the ring and lid on tightly. That's always very important. Can't stress that enough. Make sure it's tight before you shake it. You can also use a spoon to stir if you'd prefer, but as long as it's sealed good, shaking is just fine. And again, every couple of days for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to come and shake these. And I keep them up in my cabinet, like where I keep my teas and like my family's vitamins and whatnot. Just keep them in that cabinet there, so they're close by to give them a shake. So this is 3 lovely infusions getting ready, doing their magic to make soap with. Each one of these videos where I use them coming up, I will link this video as well so you can go back. And I thank you so much for being interested in natural colors. Please check out my channel and my other videos. And also thank you for watching. Take care.